What is up, fellow travelers? Dougie O'Brien here, and welcome to episode 17 of my No Man's Sky Beyond playthrough. So last episode, we did a large chunk of the single-player story mission and discovered basically the origin of the Traveler and the nature of the Atlas, and had some foreshadowing as to how the game began. I think it's a really nice parallel to how you started the game. Anyways, today we're just gonna continue on with the story mission. We're gonna go speak with Nada and Polo on the anomaly. So again, it's pretty neat in that after you speak to the Atlas, you get just zapped somewhere and you have to go find your ship. It's pretty much very similar to what you did at the very start of the game. There we go. All right. Can't get over how lively this place is. I don't like it. The old anomaly was really ghetto. It felt like Nada and Polo were on the run, hiding from the Sentinels and the Atlas. This feels like an entire base, you know? The stage of rebellion. Hello, Daft Punk guy. Traveler, your journey was longer than you... Oh? Is that a spelling error? Your journey was longer you might realize. Ah. That's a weird sentence. Anyways, portals have much in common with our home. Their travel is anomalous. But you are unharmed, yes. You feel complete. You feel not crimson. Deny. Nada is pleased. Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to Polo. Are you hungry? This is a customary greeting for old friend, yes. Really? How did you know, Nada? And Polo? Alright. And way to go. And yes, give me that Quicksilver. How much do I have right now? 850. Ooh, shall we go unlock some Quicksilver items? Before you do that, make sure you always what is this? There you go. Make sure you always have the right mission selected. If you don't, you might not get the prompts that you expect to see. Anyways, hello Quicksilver Robot Man. Show me your wares. By the way, once you unlock it, you have it for good. Oh, this is some new community quest, by the way. We did unlock all of the nice armor. It's expensive. I'm gonna go grind some Quicksilver later, but anyways. No problem. That looks like the sun salute. You know what? Let's save our Quicksilver. No need to be hasty. Trying to run here. There we go. Alright, so far I don't know how to decrease the file size of the No Man's Sky episodes, so I'm gonna have to stick to like 30-minute playthroughs. I might lower the resolution to 720. I did lower the frame rate to 24 because that's NTSC, and it's good enough. But yeah, I don't know. I think it looks nice, that's for sure. Looks a lot more fluid than OBS, but again, I can probably increase the quality in OBS to get, similar results with, humongous file sizes, but that's not what I want. Troubles of being a content creator. Alright. Let's see where this goes. I am playing on controller, by the way. It's a lot easier on controller for me, so I'm gonna just do that. Also, where the heck is this? There it is. The gravestone. Why can't I interact with this thing? Artemis unknown grave. A sense of deja vu, as if I've been here before, right at this very moment. Where are you, Artemis? They came. Watch closely. Machines murder us against the... Uh-oh, something's wrong with the hologram. Oh my, plot twist. Artemis was dead all along. I scanned the hologram. It bears the exact same signature as every other transmission I have received from Artemis. There is no ulterior source for the signal. Everything that has said appears to have come from right in front of me. As I stand here, Artemis begins to speak. Where are something called them, but still beloved, anomaly. They are not a Polo watching us tracking. Mistake abandoned, but it wasn't. Through the portal, please don't trust. I'm afraid aren't. Let's comfort the hologram. My friend is dead. Perhaps they were never alive. Smooth sometimes. I must tell Apollo what I have seen. By the way, this is the gravestone that shows when you die, and you can run back to it to grab your items in normal mode. In survival, you lose all the items in your regular inventory. Your cargo inventory remains safe, and then in permadeath, you lose the entire save file. It's lovely. On my permadeath run to the center of the galaxy, before black holes had static exits, meaning the exits were random. Boy, I die like about 7 times to the stupidest things ever. Why did it scan my surroundings? I don't understand. Oh, get the hollow terminus. Alright. Anyways, the hardest part about survival and permadeath is literally the first 30 minutes. Other than that, it's fairly easy. You just have to play super careful. Make sure you don't aggress sentinels for no reason. Never use the plasma grenade or the geology cannon. Those 2 weapons, just never equip it. And you're pretty much good to go. Honestly, no other difference. Right. If the landing zone is green, you can land on it without wasting launcher fuel and take off. Alright. One other thing I learned the hard way, always make sure you create manual and auto restore points. So if you save on those beacons, that creates a manual save point, and that works fairly well. Just make sure you do it every so often, just in case you have a bug, so you have a point to reload, and hopefully it'll be before you encounter the bug. Here we go. The first traveler. Obviously, I'm not the first. Warning, network compromised. Ooh, manual override required. There's no signal matches for Artemis or Apollo. Maybe they were never alive to begin with. Let's perform the manual override. The warning messages sees some new frequency shimmers into being. Alright, I always found it impractical for like the yellow orb to kind of, you know, float into that. Null. This guy looks weird. I'm not alone. That's great. Tell me, what's the point in living if you know that life will finish? Yeah, death does not erase. I disagree with you, buddy. I know where you've been, I know where you're going. That is a straight out lie, you creepy stalker. Look at this, you got 2 headphones on. You got a tiny ball head just so you can flex harder. You got 2 beats. 2 pairs of beats. What if I told you that Artemis could be saved? What if I told you that Artemis could live once more after a fashion? What would you then do? What would you do then, I wonder? I would need to know more. Because what if they live a terrible life? Is that how you spell skeptic? Anyways, this reminds me of like a septic tank. Well, Artemis was already dead. Your journey to save them has failed. What do you have to lose? Well, it's not me. It's Artemis. The blood of Artemis is data. The heart is its glitch. I can help you retrieve them both. We require a mind arc. A receptacle for the soul. Can you do that for me? I'm reactivating Artemis's frequency. Speak with them when you are ready. Sounds fishy. Soul engine. Metal plating, cadmium. I have to go to a red star system. Artemis, buddy old pal. I got bad news. You are dead, my friend. Okay. We're gonna have to upgrade the hyperdrive. Alright, let's get out of this weather. Alright. Cadmium drive. Do I have the nanites necessary to up? I think I do. Alright. Cadmium. Is red star system the first one I go to? I don't remember. I think it is. I think it's cadmium, emerald, and then indium. Purchase starship upgrades from the space anomaly. I'm lazy. I don't want to warp to it, so I just called it closer to me. The way that you're supposed to do it. Significant salvage data accumulated. Use salvage data to research new base building parts. I think that's a great reminder. Before, the problem this game had was I don't consider it a problem, just made it a bit hard to play. But basically it didn't tell you that you could do stuff. You had to figure it out on your own. And sometimes you never figured it out because there's no way to find out, you know? Alright, let's see. I will go talk to Nada and Polo again. Alright, let's ask about Null. Older than Nada, impossible. Missing entity chose not to answer, they have ignored us. Polo entity ignores us too, ignores the travelers, such as their pattern. It is valid, Nada understands. You didn't really tell me anything of value, Nada. He has retreated into themselves, their lights pulsing but saying nothing. They have nothing more to add. Wait, what about Apollo? I wish I could select the other conversation choices, you know? Nada says you have met missing friend. Missing friend did not like me. Why not? Why not, Polo? They have freedom like all of you traveler friends, but do not share the sights they see. They hoard them. They are jealous. Polo does not approve. I agree. No need to be selfish. I like how talking to Nada and Polo gives you Quicksilver and nanites now. Also, this animation is nifty. It's like little touches here and there, which make it great. Alright, let's go unlock the Cadmium drive, which will let us go to red star systems. Now, where the heck is the starship? Starship dude, where are you? Right there. What is on his head? Looks like visors almost. Alright, Cadmium drive. Oh, so cheap. Wiring loom 3 and chromatic metal. Easy. Okay, let's install that. By the way, if you have a Indium drive, you don't need the Cadmium drive anymore. The Emerald drive as well. I believe it works for all 3 star colors. Basically, this upgrade lets you go to different color star systems. You know, red, green, and blue. And those planets have rarer materials, or they might be weirder animals or landscapes. They're pretty neat. Okay, let's go buy 3 wiring looms, and let's go buy some copper or chromatic metal if you can find it at the station. By the way, once you have cadmium, you can get infinite cadmium as well as chromatic metal. All you need is a medium refiner. You just simply put the cadmium there with the chromatic metal, and it'll expand the cadmium, and then you can turn the cadmium back into chromatic metal, and it's an endless loop with the net gain of materials. It's very neat. Alright, let's go to the space station. Space station, the anomaly is too close for me to pulse jump. And I would love to get like an EVE Online kind of game and like mash it with No Man's Sky a little bit. I like the actual exploring and flying. EVE Online is more like spreadsheets in space, you know. I mean, you don't have to fight the pirates if you don't want to. You can simply boost away and they will leave you alone. It's not necessary. But you do get milestones for shooting down pirates, just saying. So let's see if we can slowly whittle away their health. Okay. I think a Discord notification popped up. I forgot to turn on streamer mode. Oh my god, so many rocks in the way. So why does it have so much health? Incredible. There you go, one down. You know, I don't have any upgrades to my ship, so I just like do poke damage. but that is good enough. If I had rockets, you know, it goes so much faster. Or any other weapon. There we go. We don't negotiate with pirates. That's right. Let's go. There we go. See, we made a milestone. Nuisance. Destroy 10 starships. So our starship inventory is full. Let's see if we can make some space. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And that is a lot of meat. Salty fingers. Ugh, that sounds gross. Leg meat? Questionable. Let's see. Move the ferrite dust onto my person. Chromatic. You know what? I have enough chromatic metal. Why is antimatter in here? That's weird. Okay. Hey, it's a hot dog ship. That's what I call it, because it looks like a hot dog. It's like no wings. I feel like it's not aerodynamic at all. Well, it has tiny wings on the side, but come on. What is that? What is that? It's not gonna fly anywhere. Okay. Let's see if you got some chromatic. Make my life a bit easier. How you have? Well, let's buy 3 of this, and then I'll buy some copper because I don't want to mine ever again. Okay, that should last me a while. If I see another NPC, I'm gonna talk to him real quick. Oh, that ship looks nice. His name is Otis, or Oltz. I can't read. Alright, let's see if anyone has chromatic metal. They don't. Oh, this ship looks pretty cool. No one has chromatic metal. That's okay. Alright, let's see. Technology slot. Basically use all of my chromatic metal, and now we need some hyperdrive fuel. Warp cell, I mean. There you go. You can increase the efficiency of your hyperdrive, by the way. It'll use less fuel and go longer distances. It's quite a handy upgrade to have when you are trying to get to the center. Now, warping to a red solar system is quite simple. It will literally be red. As you can see there. Okay. What the? There we go. The galaxy map is a little bit iffy. Is that a red system? It looks red to me. Whatever, we're going. By the way, the color star systems, most of them don't have space stations, so you can't warp to a station, but you can build a base. There you go, one planet. See, it has cadmium and salvageable scrap. Aggressive sentinels. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's go look for cadmium deposits. Planet Nukan. What's that? That blue thing. Just a rock. Okay, time to scan everything. You already know the drill. And it's free money. I have 3 S-class upgrades. The minerals give you nothing, so if you want to skip over those, that's fine. But again, you get landmarks, milestones I mean, and you can get nanites. It's always worth doing. And here I'm getting, on average, roughly about 60,000 units per plant. And anywhere from 60 to half a mil for the rarer animals. In there, yep, 360,000. Alright. It's simply free money. Like, there's no reason not to do it. Unless you have a lot of money already, in which case, you know, there's no need to do it, obviously. Okay. Salvageable scrap, dude. It's amazing. Gravitino balls I don't want to get because they'll trigger sentinels right away. Let's look for a cadmium deposit. It's easy. Just found one already. You can also scan the oxygen plants, even though it's the same thing on every planet. And free nanites. There's no reason not to do it. Alright. Let's look at the blueprint for the Mind Arc. You know what, we'll mine the cadmium first. Oh, animal. Where? That 120,000 units. Easy money. Worth doing. Again, just a brief overview, but have your scanner and then have the 3 S-class upgrades touching each other like this, so it forms a square. And you are good to go. You get maximum bonuses for doing that. It's on the grass, the blade of grass. Oh. Trying to scan that rock. It's worth doing in my opinion because it gets you on the path to making money quickly, and you can always buy the minerals that you want instead of mining for it, unless you enjoy mining, which is perfectly fine, I suppose. We got to the cadmium. Okay. Also, I really appreciate how they reduce the amount of resources you need to use the terrain manipulator, as well as the mining laser. They buffed harvesting minerals because yeah, I think it was too grindy in my opinion. Basically, you would need to constantly mine carbon because your mining laser uses a lot of carbon and you use it up fairly quickly, so you're always cutting down trees to power your mining laser, and it was really annoying. You couldn't play the game because you were always trying to micromanage your resources. Same thing with the terrain manipulator. It would always require ferrite, and anytime you mined up a deposit, you would have to refuel it constantly. So this is before you get upgrades for everything, obviously, but early on it was a little bit tedious. And now you can focus on playing the game. There's a darn sentinel coming for me. Let's see if you can mine and run. Whatever. Honestly, it's not worth shooting them down because it escalates the situation, and you're gonna have to fight 2 armored sentinels, and then it's gonna bring in the dog, and then it's gonna bring in Metal Gear. That's right, there's Metal Gear, by the way. That I have enough shield and health to withstand the poke damage that it does. It's just a minor annoyance. But before, sentinels used to be everywhere. As soon as you started mining something, they would get triggered and start attacking you, and that's fairly annoying. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, that guy is full. He skipped leg day. You know, let's take a picture of this. When you skip leg day. Okay. So that tail looks weird. Like, how is the legs, the hind legs, hind legs? How do you pronounce it? I don't know. So tiny. Majestical. That is a Hunt for the Wilder People reference. Okay, there you go. Let's see if we can find a little more cadmium close by, because I am lazy. Phosphorus don't need. Do not want. Okay. Whatever. Once I mine this, I will never have to mine cadmium ever again, or chromatic metal, so I think it's worth stockpiling a little bit so that you can do the endless loop, the expansion recipe, whatever you want to call it. Endless chromatic metal and cadmium, here I come. It's better when indium. Indium gives you better yields. Oh, I thought I scanned it, I did. Those plants, by the way, any plant that attacks you will give you oxygen, so it's worth mining sometimes. If you're running low on oxygen and you need some quickly. Gotta get away from the sentinel. Darn it. I need my upgrades for sprinting and jetpack. It's very sad, so slow. It runs out so quickly. Alright. Okay. I think I got everything. Let's recharge this. Alright. I'm lazy. I want to calm my ship down. Alright, let's see if we can craft it. The soul engine. So ominous. I can't really think right now. Alright, here we go. I crafted the soul engine. What next? Construct the mind arc. Alright. Is there something else I have to build? Mind arc. Oh, I think I get hit by something. Animale. Oh, what is that? Looks like something from whatchamacallit. Silent Hill, the Pyramid Head guy. Pyramid Head guy's pet dog. Pyramid dog. There we go. I know that was lame. Alright, let's see. We need wiring loom and what else? Glass. That's very simple. I have enough silica powder. I gotta refine the silica powder, that's right. Let's just land real quick and do that, and then we'll apply some more wiring looms. Okay. Oh, please leave me alone, kind sir. Oh, it takes really long to get one glass. There we go. That's all I need. Okay. Go away, you big bully. Alright, that's simple. Again, don't go to space unless you like shooting down Sentinel starships. As I found it weird that in the before the Beyond update, I found the existence of Sentinels in the game a little weird, because it's a survival crafting game and you have to mine the resources, but the game is stopping you from doing it, and I always felt annoyed when games did that. Just like, let me play the game. You set out these rules, let me play it the way you want me to. It's like telling me not to go mining, and I was like, that's counterintuitive. So I'm glad that, oh god, pirates. Oh, I forgot. There's no space station, because it's a red star system. You can always go back on the planet if you want to avoid it. Oh my, that's 4. Alright, I'm just gonna fly away until they leave me alone. And then I'm gonna jump out of the system. Again, if you just boost away, they will eventually leave you alone. There you have it. That is not where I want to go. Free Explore. I think I like Free Explore the best, but it is a little annoying. Where's current quest at? Hyperdrive has no fuel. Are you kidding me right now? There you go. I want this system. Please. Please. Game. Alright, you know what? Good thing though. Good thing that I have extra antimatter. I did not think this through. I could have been stuck here. I mean, you're never really stuck. It's just that you have to go mine enough things to make a warp cell, and sometimes that's very annoying. So that was leftovers from the drop pod farming I did. I didn't finish farming drop pods. I'm gonna finish that later. Anyways, let's go build this Mind Arc. That looks nice. Oh my, what a pleasant surprise. Okay. You can actually get the freighter to aggress you, by the way, if you shoot it, so be very careful. Let's see. That's one down. You gotta be very careful where you aim. I don't want to shoot any of these ships. It's mostly the cargo pods, so as long as you avoid those, you should be good to go. The ship is in my line of fire. Okay. I wish the game was smarter about that. You know, I'm not trying to start a fight here. I'm just trying to shoot these little pirates. Pirate scumbags. Just one more, I think. Alright. Let's get our free freighter. This one looks like a decent class. Menuzi. Where is the hangar for this? Okay, I don't like third-person view, but sometimes it's a bit easier to find out where the heck the entrance is. There it is. It's a capital ship. Looks promising. Looks a little bit like a Star Destroyer. Dude, if it's a S-class, my mind's gonna be blown. By the way, if you don't get the first freighter for free, you reject it. The next one that you get, if you accept it, will be free. So you can continue to reject the freighters that you see until you find one that you like. Unless they changed that, which I don't think they did. Hello, Commander. My name is Commander Shepard. And I approve this store. This is my favorite starship in all of the universe. I butchered that joke. It's a C class, 25 slots. Let's see how it looks though, that's the important part. A S class freighter, a capital freighter, costs about 600 million, by the way. So it's quite expensive. You know what? Let's wait. Or shall I accept? We'll accept it. Salute. Okay. Now you can hire little fighters and send them out on missions. Do that later. There you go. We have our very own Star Destroyer now. Again, as you noticed, I got this for free. You could hold out for a better one. That's my advice. Unless you absolutely need one right away. They're very handy, by the way. You can have a lot of farms. You can increase the interior of the freighter. All of them are the same in terms of interior space, so you can go ham and create as big of a structure as you want. Let's go build that mind arc. mind. Man, I'm way past the 30-minute mark, so this file is gonna be absolutely large. It is gonna take me forever to upload this. I did get new internet recently, but the upload speed is not that much faster. In fact, my public library is still quite faster. It's 40 megabits per second, whereas my home is now upgraded to 5, which is pretty good in my opinion. Lets me stream at 720p. 1080p is a little bit questionable. We shall make the mind arc. There, we have created the mind arc. You're gonna go talk to Null. We shall save that for our next episode. That's right, find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Will Goku activate the Spirit Bomb? I remember watching Dragon Ball Z. I rented it from a local video place back when they still had VHS tapes, and you could rent like, I don't know, maybe like 50 episodes of Dragon Ball Z for like a couple dollars. It was awesome. And I remember taking like 20 episodes or so for Goku to throw the Spirit Bomb. Oh man, talk about like padding out content. Anyways, thank you so much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or things you would like to see, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And again, thank you so much for dropping by. And once again, till next time,